Vegan Gains interview. Pleasure to see you as always, Rich.
Yeah.
So Rich, how long have you been vegan? How do you feel?
4.5 years and feel great. Going vegan really helped with my energy, my overall mood. Just feel great all around.
Did going vegan change the way you see the world?
Yeah, it definitely did. I have a much more positive attitude. That might be hard to believe for some people, but it actually did really improve my attitude a lot. And I have a lot more hope and a lot more joy in my life since going vegan.
Change the way you see others at all? Other people?
Yeah, kind of. I used to just, hate people in general, but, now my hatred is kind of risen a bit.
It's kind of focused. You focused in the hatred. Okay.
I have a little more reason to hate people, even though, I just said my mood's improved, but...
Okay. So it changed the way you see people and changed the way you see animals?
Yeah.
Or have you always just had a heart for animals the whole time?
I've always really loved animals, but, it's reconnected my love more.
Okay, so you just feel like a richer connection to them. Why did you go vegan?
I went vegan because I saw a Gary Yourofsky speech, the best speech ever told, and the arguments in the video just made way too much sense, and the health aspects were what I really focused on, but then as I got more into the vegan community and saw everyone else's side of things, I became much more of an ethical vegan as well.
Was there a certain part in the Gary speech that really got to you the most? Like, do you have to pause it and think about it and that was the part, or was it just a combination of Gary?
It was every argument. Every argument was very strong.
What is your favorite part about being vegan?
I guess just I don't have any anxiety with my food. I know that I'm eating the right things that are healthy for me, that are good for my body, that will help with my athletic goals, that aren't harming animals, and that causes the least environmental impact.
What do you think are the biggest stereotypes of vegans?
I'm not sure what the biggest stereotypes are, because you can talk to a million different people. Some people say vegans are just way too harsh and in your face and aggressive, and then other people...
And I wonder why all those people say that.
Yeah. And then others say, oh, vegans are pussies and they're hippies and
the classic.
Weak, so I don't know. I think everyone has their own personal experience.
Depends who you're talking to that day. What is the most popular question you were asked by non-vegans?
I'm not sure. I guess B12 recently has been a big thing, and I've actually made several videos recently talking about B12, and then in the comment section of those videos, people still say, you can't get your B12, even though I explain it in the video. So I guess they don't get that far in.
So where are you getting your B12 from?
I just get it from supplements or fortified foods, because in modern times, when we well wash our food and we drink treated water, we can't get natural sources of B12.
Totally agree. So what kind of fortified foods are we eating then?
Sometimes I have fortified soy or almond milks, but mostly I just get it from supplements. Yeah. Like
a shot or a lozenge?
No, just a little pill.
Little pill?
Yeah, I've been taking methylcobalamin lately because they haven't had cyanocobalamin at the store. So.
Okay. How often will you take a B12 supplement?
Every day. Sometimes I forget, and then I just take more that day.
Just do a double up or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't overdose on B12, can you?
Yeah. No, you can't.
Okay, so yeah, double up, triple up, whenever you're feeling it, we're getting the B12 in us. Where do you get your protein?
From plants. Literally everything I eat has protein in it, even oranges or potatoes, which aren't considered, protein foods, but they do have protein in it. And also high protein foods like beans and some green vegetables.
Okay,
yeah.
So what, green veggies are your favorite sources of protein, or?
No, not necessarily,
Like if you're, say you just pounded a upper body workout like we did today, what's what do I need? I want to get some protein in me. What's the first food that's popping in your head?
Probably kale. I really love kale. And, beans, I love hummus. Hummus is great.
Yeah, you were talking about dipping apple chips in hummus
dipping
earlier.
apple chips in hummus is amazing.
We're talking to food combining apples and hummus. Who would have thought, right?
Yeah.
We gotta start mixing up our foods, guys. What is your favorite staple meal?
Staple, I love oatmeal with some fruit. I usually have that for breakfast, or just a smoothie with kale, blueberries, cherries.
Oats right in the smoothie?
No. I just have oatmeal on its own.
Okay.
And then I just have
or you'll have a
smoothie
smoothie or something like that, okay.
Yeah.
So that sounds like a staple breakfast. What are we dogging for lunch?
Lunch, it really varies. I think my breakfast is really the only consistent thing. Sometimes I'll have hummus, sometimes I'll have quinoa. with some tofu, something like that.
Okay, and then for dinner, just like some potatoes.
Yeah,
and stuff?
I have a lot of soups for dinner.
I see
Those are
that.
just
I
easy
see
to make.
that on your videos all the time.
Yeah.
You always got a nice bowl of soup with some
Yeah.
lentils.
They're
in
just
it.
easy to make. You just throw in whatever, add some spices, and then you're good to go.
Vegan food, easy to make. You heard it, guys. Throw it in the crock pot and let it sit. Eat it all day. When you're making all your meals, what's your secret? What's your regular remedy to make sure it's good?
I've just been making food on my own for a long time. My mom was a horrible cook, so I kind of just started making my own food. And I'm not a great chef or anything, but you at least have to make food good enough to please yourself. So, just find some recipes
Finding
online.
your preferences really is basically a trial and error.
Find some of your preferences, what foods you like, and find some recipes online that you can handle. And
What is your favorite fruit?
Probably mangoes. I could eat a ton of mangoes and probably never get sick of them. I also really love cherries. Cherry smoothies. They're amazing. Yeah.
Oh, like in-season cherries too.
Yeah,
Right? You get them.
yeah.
Oh, when they're fresh. Has being vegan changed you mentally?
Yeah, definitely. I was having a lot of mental health issues before I went vegan, hallucinations, really bad mood swings, and suicidal tendencies. And those, for the most part, went away after I went vegan. So yeah, it's been a huge impact on mentally.
So you're saying it's about changed your state of mind, then like your whole
Yeah.
thought process is different now?
Yeah,
Or?
it's changed my state of mind, and I think just chemically, antioxidant foods seem to help neuropsychiatric disorders.
So almost like the
Yeah.
vegan food balanced your brain and got
Yeah.
you thinking clearly.
Yeah.
Maybe our world leaders could take a note off that. How has your body changed physically since going vegan?
I've been a lot leaner. My cardiovascular system has definitely improved. Heart health, and I got bigger and stronger since going vegan, and I just feel better in general. Just my body feels like it's functioning properly, and my digestion's a lot better.
Did you initially, when you went, because you were lifting weights before you went
Right,
vegan and
right.
after, did you find a transition when you first started, were you losing muscle at all, or did you have problems working out?
The first week I felt a little weak and tired, but I wasn't really eating that much, and I had to adjust to eating just a higher volume of food.
High carb.
And just figuring out the variety of food that I needed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you might have gotten thinner then. That's just because you were under carb, though. You were just trying to
I just
figure
wasn't eating enough, and just the variety was very small. I was only eating like rice and beans, and I didn't really know what else to eat.
So if you could give any tips to someone who's just going to start out, what would you tell them?
Eat a wide variety of food. Look at lots of different recipes that you think look good. And try some new things at the grocery store you've never tried. If you've never eaten a papaya before, try eating a papaya. Add lots of fruits and veggies in. You can never go wrong with fruits and veggies. And make sure you eat tons of food. Like vegan food is a lot less calorie dense, so you're going to eat a much higher volume of food. So make sure you get that extra volume of food in, and then you should be good.
Okay. Was there a food that you didn't try before, but then after vegan you tried it and loved it? Was there certain foods that you had to start reaching out to, or what were the foods you were reaching out to that you weren't eating before?
Yeah, I guess like things like kale and Swiss chard. Yeah, I've eaten a lot more green vegetables since going vegan.
The greens,
Yeah.
you can feel your body just won't reach out
Yeah.
anymore. Has your relationship with nature and animals changed?
Yeah, like obviously it does. If you're going vegan, you have a much better awareness of your environmental impact. So everything you do, you have a better awareness of the far-reaching consequences of your actions. So, it doesn't just extend to your diet. You also realize what garbage you make, things like that. So
Okay.
no waste.
Do you feel more connected with nature at all when you go and walk into the park now? Do you feel anything differently, or does everything just feel the same?
Yeah, I think just because I have a better mood and I can just enjoy life more, I just enjoy those moments a lot
You're
more.
pulling more feel-good emotion
Yeah.
out of the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Has going vegan changed your personality or attitude?
Yeah, I'm a lot more upbeat. My mood is very stable now. Before I could just go from 0 to 10 raging like crazy, or just be like super depressed, and my mood would just be a roller coaster throughout the whole day. So very stable mood now. I can react to situations, that would have made me really angry a lot calmer now.
So you almost like you have more control over yourself.
Yeah, better control over myself.
Is being vegan linked to spirituality for you?
I think so. I think if you have a better understanding of yourself, the world around you, your place in the universe, I think you have a much better chance of finding veganism. And I think somebody who considers themselves a spiritual person, then I think they should definitely go vegan.
What is the best advice you could give to an aspiring vegan?
Eat lots of food, eat a huge variety of food, and become aware of the reasons why we do things. Like, why do we eat certain foods? Make sure you understand the health aspects, the ethical aspects, the environmental aspects. So if you're going to advocate veganism, you know how to advocate it.
Do you think you'd ever go back to eating animals or animal products?
No, there's no chance. There's absolutely no benefit, and all it does is harm you. So there's no way I'm ever gonna go back to eating meat, dairy, and eggs.
So we all gotta say is one thing, it's fruits and vegetables for life!
And fruits and vegetables for the world.